Next time you hand over money at a highway toll booth, maybe ask yourself, who actually gets to keep that cash?
Right. Usually it is some massive faceless entity.
Exactly. But today, we are doing a deep dive into a financial tool that legally redirects 90% of that toll money straight back into the pockets of everyday investors. Welcome to today's deep dive.
Yeah, it is a massive economic engine we are looking at today. We are talking about infrastructure investment trusts.
Right. And our mission is to unpack these trusts because, historically, funding a massive bridge or thousands of miles of data cables felt totally out of reach for a normal person.
Oh, completely. But now it is an investable reality.
Hmm.
These trusts act as a vital bridge for everyday capital.
So instead of pouring fresh concrete and hoping a project finishes in 10 years, you are essentially buying a slice of a working toll booth, right?
Yeah, exactly. They pool money to invest in physical assets that are already built,
Yeah.
stuff that's already generating steady cash.
Because of that 90% rule.
Right. The entire mechanism rests on this strict legal rule. They must distribute at least 90% of their net cash flow straight back to the investors.
Wow. So that transforms a static block of concrete into a highly dependable income stream.
It really does.
Yeah.
And that explains the staggering scale we're seeing right now.
Yeah, let us talk about those economic growth numbers because they are huge. Right now, these trusts manage about 6.3 lakh crore rupees in assets.
Which is massive. We are talking about tens of billions of dollars backing up national infrastructure.
And it's growing so fast, right?
Oh yeah. Driven by all this physical and digital expansion, that figure is projected to explode to nearly 21 lakh crore rupees by the year 2030.
Wait, 21 lakh crore?
Yeah, by 2030, it is just astronomical economic growth.
Okay, but if they're legally forced to pay out 90% of their cash, they need assets that generate money like clockwork.
Exactly, which perfectly explains why roads are the undisputed heavyweight here. They make up roughly 40% of the total assets in these trusts.
Right, because the concrete is already poured and the toll booths are already collecting money.
You got it. Investors are buying into a guaranteed pre-existing cash stream. That is why we saw investments in the road sector quadruple in just 4 years.
Wait, quadruple? What are the exact numbers there?
Yeah, so it skyrocketed from 0.60 lakh crore rupees in 2021 to 2.46 lakh crore by 2025.
Wow, so that is a massive 42% annual growth rate.
Exactly, 42%.
But an economy cannot just expand infinitely on concrete and asphalt, right? Are we really just paving over everything to hit that 21 lakh per projection?
Well, no, not at all. Fiber and telecom infrastructure actually make up a massive 35% of total assets.
Oh, really? 35%.
Yeah. As data consumption surges across the country, these underground data cables act as the new age highways. So the economic growth driving this is heavily digital.
Okay, that makes sense for things people use every single second, like roads and the internet. But where's the capital going next?
So power and energy currently sit at about 8% of total assets.
Which is roughly 49,000 crore rupees, right?
Right, exactly. And this sector comes with 20 to 30-year contracts.
Wow. So it is like being a landlord where your tenant has legally committed to paying rent every single month for the next 3 decades.
That is a great way to look at it. And then logistics sits at about 2.3%, positioned perfectly to ride the massive wave of online shopping.
Okay, but wait. With total assets projected to triple by 2030, finding that many completed projects seems impossible.
It does sound tough, yeah.
Right, so surely that massive 21 lakh crore projection means they're aggressively funding brand new, risky mega projects. A half-finished wind farm does not pay a cash dividend.
But the structure has a built-in safety net to prevent exactly that.
Really? How does that work?
These trusts are legally required to keep at least 80% of their investments in fully operational revenue-generating assets.
Oh, wow. So they cannot just gamble on new builds.
Exactly. Their exposure to under-construction projects is strictly capped at just 20%.
So they are heavily shielded from the risks of actually building the infrastructure from scratch.
Precisely. Ultimately, these tools offer a really unique middle ground between fixed income and high-growth equities.
Because they capture high visibility cash flows backed by real, tangible assets, stuff that everyone relies on daily.
Yeah, it is a fascinating shift in how we build and fund our surroundings.
It really is. Which leaves you with something to ponder. As these trusts expand to fund massive green power grids and next-generation internet networks, think about this. If everyday citizens are essentially earning the yields from the very data cables and highways they use every single day, how does that fundamentally change your relationship with the physical world around you?
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.